Placed by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Koeman did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Romario. That's really well manoeuvred.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get away here? And it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right, just to keep...
Tries a shot! Goal! Turkey! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Turkey are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Not where it came from. It's Ronaldinho! No, just not quite.
Ronaldinho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Chance here to counter. Can he get it through? Santos are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Neymar powering forward here, looking for the run. He's in a good position here, and he shoots! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Turkey are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Romario. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Rijkaard. Donatoni. Koeman. Cannavaro. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, they could break here. Rijkaard. Neymar going after that. Rijkaard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Romario. And he is dashing away. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's been won straight back. Oh, this looks sharp. That is good alertness. Donatoni. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Donatoni. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's a corner kick. Santos with the corner, there first. Ronaldinho plays it short. He is through here. And now they can spring out of defence. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Nistelrooy. Distributed tidily. Van Nistelrooy. Good read, needed to be. Donatoni. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Donatoni. Hazard. Big chance! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Turkey looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And we are back underway. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Hazard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Neymar. Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Neymar. Throw in. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Ronaldinho. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Donatoni. Neymar. And here's Sneijder. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And it's Romario. Applies the finish! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Donatoni. Ronaldinho. Mane. Mane going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Sneijder. Time and again they are repelled. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. And here's Romario. Romario will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Sneijder. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely aimed pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Harrison concedes a free kick for that.
substituição no time do Santos.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa 7. Camisa
Howson
11.
with the clearance.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 24.
Koeman.
Camisa 19. Camisa
Oh, that's
8.
really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Turkey do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the...
Azar! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yamal carries the ball down the right. Isco.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
That's put paid to the danger. Lampard. Yamal. Now it's Romario. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a searching pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Lopez. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Yamal, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he latch on to this? Koeman. And it's Zanetti. Wan-Bissaka spots it and intercepts. A probing pass. Messi. There will be a throw-in. Stood up well to him there. Koeman. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Flashes it across. Howson is there, and he can get that clear. And that will be the final act. Turkey are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Van Nistelrooy taking in the accolades, having been named